Far beyond roads, cities, and modern life, a forgotten village survived in one of the last untouched rainforests on Earth. Hidden beneath the endless canopy, generations lived in quiet harmony with nature, far from the ambitions of the outside world. Among these humble homes lived a hunter named Ekon, and the family he cherished more than anything. Every skill Ekon possessed had been earned through years of survival, and now he passed that wisdom to his son. Life was simple, but within their modest world there was warmth, purpose, and love. Though they possessed little wealth, they ended each day with something far more valuable: each other. When darkness arrived, stories and traditions kept the spirit of the village alive. Yet even in peaceful times, the wilderness whispered mysteries beyond human understanding. Before sunrise, the jungle awakened beneath a veil of secrets older than memory. Like countless mornings before, Ekon ventured into the wilderness in search of food for his family. For Ada, every farewell carried complete trust that her father would always return. Step by step, Ekon disappeared into a world where nature ruled without compromise. The rainforest rewarded patience with glimpses of extraordinary beauty. Every journey demanded skill, caution, and respect for the untamed landscape. Deeper within the jungle, the ancient forest seemed almost alive. Signs of prey appeared at last, guiding the hunter farther into unfamiliar territory. A fleeting glimpse of movement hinted that success might be near.
The hunter relied on patience rather than speed, becoming part of the forest itself.
Here, he stood farther from civilization than most people could imagine.
Without warning, the rainforest unleashed one of its sudden tempests. As quickly as it arrived, the storm vanished, leaving the jungle transformed. Driven by curiosity and instinct, Ekon pressed into terrain few had ever explored.
From the ridge, the scale of the untouched wilderness revealed itself in full. Then something impossible caught his attention.
Unlike anything around it, the dark structure seemed to belong to another world. Curiosity overcame caution as he fought his way closer.
What stood before him was far larger than he had imagined. Beside the monolith, Ekon seemed insignificant.
Its surface bore marks that hinted at a forgotten history. The hunter searched for an explanation, but found only more questions.
Then he noticed something hidden beneath decades of overgrowth.
Buried beneath vegetation was an entrance no one had seen for generations.
Something inside was reflecting light from the darkness. Against every instinct, he entered. Beyond the narrow passage lay a secret hidden for centuries. The cavern felt untouched by human presence. Every step carried him deeper into the unknown. Then a flash of gold changed everything. What he saw was beyond imagination. The cavern held a fortune hidden beneath the rainforest.
This discovery would transform not only his life, but the fate of everyone around him. For the first time, the impossible felt real. He carried with him proof of a discovery that would change everything. Excitement pushed him homeward faster than ever before.
When the truth emerged, disbelief filled the room. For the first time, a future beyond survival seemed possible. To Ada, it looked like a treasure from a fairy tale. Determined to learn its value, Ekon set out for the nearest market. The trader immediately understood what Ekon had found.
In a single moment, the hunter stepped onto a path that would bring both unimaginable fortune and unimaginable loss.
When Ekon returned, the signs of sudden fortune were impossible to ignore.
While others saw opportunity, Amara sensed that great rewards often carried hidden costs.
The secret was no longer his alone. Soon, others joined him in pursuit of the hidden treasure. The discovery exceeded every rumor. News traveled faster than the river itself. People came from distant settlements, hoping to share in the fortune. The once quiet settlement began changing overnight. Modern industry forced its way into the wilderness. Ancient trees fell to make way for progress. For the first time, the rainforest began losing ground. What was once hidden now attracted crowds from every direction. Soon, powerful interests took notice.
Plans for large-scale extraction were already underway.
The gold rush had officially begun. Money flowed through the village like never before.
For Ekon, dreams once considered impossible suddenly felt within reach.
His new fortune began reshaping his world. The mansion became a symbol of extraordinary change. Yet comfort did not silence her concerns. The gold opened doors that had once been firmly closed. For Ada, every day seemed brighter than the last. From the outside, their future appeared perfect. Success attracted admiration from every corner.
Influential partners arrived with promises of even greater wealth.
The hunter's life slowly gave way to a businessman's. As wealth increased, something else quietly began to fade. Not everyone around him valued friendship over profit. The settlement no longer resembled the quiet community it once was. The cost of prosperity was becoming visible from the sky. The earth itself was being reshaped. Nature began paying a price for human ambition. Wealth created divisions where unity once existed.
Neighbors became rivals.
Even the elders struggled to preserve peace. Protection became necessary where trust had disappeared. The opportunities wealth created came with hidden sacrifices. The boy missed the father, who once had time for him.
Even small moments began slipping away.
The family's growing concerns could no longer be ignored.
Money had transformed their circumstances, but not their hearts. His attention shifted increasingly toward numbers instead of people. The empire he helped create consumed more of his thoughts each day. Where great wealth existed, danger soon followed. Others watched carefully, waiting for an opportunity. A dangerous plan was quietly taking shape. The gold rush was beginning to reveal its darker side. Every fortune carried consequences. Then disaster struck beneath the earth. What began as a dream of prosperity was moving steadily toward tragedy.
The man once celebrated as a hero now faced demands for answers. Success had become a burden heavier than he ever imagined. As tensions rose, nature seemed to offer a warning. Yet the machines never stopped. While the storm raged outside, another danger approached. The wealth that had attracted admiration now attracted predators. Every step had been carefully planned. Then the nightmare began.
The safety they believed wealth could buy vanished instantly.
Faced with danger, Eacon's only concern was his family.
Nothing mattered more than keeping them safe.
The intruders wanted more than money. He surrendered everything he had earned.
But greed rarely stops when satisfied. Within seconds, everything spiraled out of control.
One terrible mistake changed everything.
Time seemed to stop.
The cost of that moment was unbearable.
No amount of wealth could protect him from loss.
Help arrived, but far too late.
The entire community mourned the loss of an innocent child. For Toby, childhood ended that day. Every success he once celebrated now felt meaningless. Loss settled into every corner of their lives. The mansion no longer felt like a home. While the family grieved, another disaster was taking shape. Years of excavation had weakened the land. The ground itself was beginning to fail. At the center of it all, the ancient monolith could endure no longer. The discovery that changed everything was now destroying itself.
The gold rush descended into chaos.
The race to save lives began immediately.
The world finally saw the consequences.
Authorities halted operations indefinitely. Confidence vanished as quickly as it had arrived. Responsibility followed him everywhere. The fortune he built began slipping away.
Even the mansion could not be saved. Piece by piece, the dream disappeared. Only memories remained. They returned to a simpler life, though nothing would ever be the same.
Loss had shaped him into a different person.
Some wounds never truly heal.
While people moved on, the forest quietly returned. The tools of ambition surrendered to time. Life found its way back. The mysterious monolith faded into history. The place that once changed the world now rested in silence. Years later, Econ returned to where it all began.